Now goes it, everybody. Spike Daddy here, and welcome back to another episode of ARK Survival Ascended. Yeah, so last episode we did a bunch of caving and stuff like that. I actually don't want this one on this one, so you're gonna get removed from that. You're the saving grace, because you actually have a name. Let's see what we got over here. We got top male one. We got a bunch of top females. I stopped the breeding of these guys right here just now. Decided to go through and take a look and see how many eggs we actually had to hatch out. And we got a good amount. We got a good amount to hatch out. Plus, we got the 3 other ones that we can get from those other females. And then I decided to take a look, see how many eggs that we've gathered this way. We've got a lot of eggs. A lot of Dimorph eggs. Probably not going to collect them anymore. Or if we do, we're just going to make a crap ton of kibble or whichever like that. But anyways, I have every single one of them. Well, shoot. Now they've gained passive levels, but every single one of them has at least around 35 to 4,000 health and as much rest as they can into melee. All of them have been switched to follow distance to low, as well as they all have been added to the current taming group, or the dino group, which is the swarm. As you can see, we have a lot of them on here. So we're going to go take it out for a spin. If I hit J, they all follow. And now we have a swarm. We'll wait for all the others to come along. They all should follow through, hopefully. Maybe. Oh, hell, this might be a bit of a problem. You see, normally, guys, I go through and, okay, the other ones follow me out through here now. Oh, they might. Come on. There's so many of them. Oh, there's so many of them. All right, let's fly way out this way. Let's turn you on. Let's see if we can get you guys to kind of come out through this way. Maybe. Out through here. Come on. You can do it, guys. So normally when I make my little tower or my little base spot for the swarm, I normally use the old school S+ structures, which is ability to make a 4 wide door, which works out very well, obviously. So we're going to have issues here, I think. Okay, we got everybody here. Okay, let's do this. Let's try this again, shall we? Not moving fast. Oh, I think we got them all. Do we have them all? We have them all. Looks like I missed a couple inside of there, but you know what? That's all right. We have our wonderful, wonderful group of Dimorphs. I probably should have left them on medium follow distance, but I wanted to make sure they were close enough to where we can go through and, you know, do stuff. So, obviously, if you can see, we have a holy crap ton amount of Dimorphs. This is probably the worst nightmare for a lot of people. And it's going to be the worst nightmare for a lot of dinos. Because we are going to absolutely destroy them. We're gonna go through. We're gonna have some fun today in this episode, guys. We're gonna go through and we are going to just murder stuff. I'm really hoping that we come across an Alpha Rex or a Giga. I'm hoping we come across the Giga because I am going to see what these guys can do up against the Giga. If we lose some, we lose some. We can always get some back, you know. Has that fell? It has fallen. All right, you know what? Let's have these guys and that go after you. And we'll see how fast it drops that Diplo. Nom. Gone. That's faster than a Giga. That's absolutely faster than a Giga can kill that thing. And obviously I have it set to where they don't collect any meat. They don't collect any items or anything along that lines. Get that RG. And zerp. RG's dead. Alright, let's go find something a little bit more difficult, shall we? Oh, we got some aloes up over here. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, we also have a Rex too. That is a bit of a high level aloe, but it's not the level that I want. So you know what? Oh, this might be an issue here. Can I go over this way? No, you know, we gotta do it this way. And that Rex is dead. How about you take that guy out too? And obviously they are on neutral, so that way if they do get attacked, they, well, they kill it. Oh, I hear some mammoths. Let's go take out that mammoth, shall we? Goodbye. Well, we take out that other mammoth too. Goodbye. I love it so much. So we need to find some other things to murder. We're kind of in the cold biome right now, and this may not be the best place to actually be because I'm gonna have to teleport back. Now the good news is I can actually jump off my RG, teleport back without taking the RG with me, because we will have some of these guys. Oh, are we losing some here? We shouldn't be losing anybody. Or do I have a couple of them that have a little bit more movement speed? I might have a couple that have a little bit more movement speed than the others on accident. So, but that's all right. How are we looking over here? Everybody's obviously full health. Oh, I see a couple people that only have a couple thousand health. This means I missed a couple levels. Oh, that's all right. You know, let's go say hi to Carno Island. Let's get over to Carno Island and let's go say hi to some of the big baddies over there. I'll have to see if I can find a Giga. I definitely want to find a Giga for sure. Hopefully it's not a high-level Giga, because even if it is, I mean, well, if it's a male, I obviously want to tame it, but that's only because I want a breeding pair of Gigas because they're fun. Okay, I want to make sure that we're not leaving anybody behind here, because my RG is a little bit quicker than your average RG. Okay, I think we got everybody. Yeah, we got everybody. I think we got everybody. So normally when I go through and do this, oh my god, the FPS is so bad. Okay, let's turn off the super spyglass here, because that's just horrendous. I want to make sure that I'm not leaving them in the dust. It looks like I'm sitting pretty good, about a pretty good pace. Doesn't look like we're losing any of them. So let's go ahead up over here to Carno Island. Now, obviously, I'm just flying straight. I'm not doing any sprinting or anything along that lines, because if I sprint, I can obviously outpace them. Further down the line, guys, when it comes to getting more higher bred ones, when we start getting, 40, 50 points into health, as well as into melee and that, I won't be putting as many points into that, and I will be putting points into movement speed. Because the faster the Dimorphs are, the harder it is actually for other dinos like Alpha Rexes and Gigas to actually target one to kill. Goodbye, Tejar. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I gotta remember my whistle commands. If I'm not mistaken, isn't it plus? I can't remember the whistle command. I just put them all on passive so they would chase it, and I forgot I could just hit U to stop them all, but oh well. Let's go see what we can deal with over here at the Carno Island and see the power of the swarm. They're just dropping bombs, too. So much poo. I'm really hoping that there's an Alpha Rex over here. As these guys do damage. These guys do absolute, utter damage. Like, I could sit right next to these guys right here and just let them go ham. But let's see here. Let's have you. There we go. Incoming! Goodbye, Carno. Yum. Oh, hey, we got some Ceratosauruses here. Let's see how fast we take out these guys, huh? Ooh, a little squirrely, are ya? Oh, but you got wrecked. You got wrecked. Oh, I'm getting really crappy FPS here, though. Okay, better FPS now. Much better FPS. Goodbye. Oh my god, even the RG got it. Oh, everybody gets it. Everybody is annihilated. God, I love having a swarm. It's so much fun, guys. It's so devastating. Not a lot of people in that really realize it. Oh, we do have a little Rex over here we can take out. Oh, that Rex just killed the scorpion. I wanted that scorpion. Murder him. Nommed. Love it. Love it so much. It's so good. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to actually, because I want to really showcase the power of this freaking of the swarm, and we gotta find some high levels. And honestly, even if I were to do a speed up footage, basically, it's still going to take a long time for me to probably find a Giga. So let me go through. Oh, we got another Ceratosaurus. Zerp. God, I love it. It's so good. And obviously, guys, you want to make sure they have it set to where the collection obviously they don't actually harvest any meat, they don't harvest any resources or anything like that, or even the item collection, like the cloth armor, the, miscellaneous metal picks and stuff like that, because the amount of stuff that you kill with these guys, for as little weight as they have, they'll slow right down and then they won't be able to move at all. So what I'm going to do is I am going to come up over here. Let's go ahead and land. They all should somewhat stick around me. Eventually they should all somewhat settle down, hopefully. This might be difficult. See, the other awesome teleporter in that you could adjust the size of the teleport bubble, and I used to make it a little bit larger to where they would all kind of come up over towards me. This might be good, though. We might be able to get them all here. Let's do this. Let's click on this. And let's go back to my base. All right, I think we got them all. Yay, we didn't crash. Perfect. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to land. Tell everybody to stop following. Just for the time being. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and I'm going to go see if I can find myself see if I can fly around and find myself a Giga or something along said lines. I'm also going to see if I can grab a couple of the other ones that are actually stuck in here, because they shouldn't have been stuck in here. Oh, it's just one. We only missed one. And it was this guy right here. So you're the only one that didn't get added to the group, huh? Okay, there's that. Let's go here. Modify groups here. Okay, so you're the only one that didn't get added to the group. All right, that's fine. All right, guys. Let me do a quick BRB. And I'm going to go see if I could find myself a Giga. I'm hoping there's another one over here, or over this way, or up over by the volcano. That's where I'm going to go search, so I will BRB. All right, folks, we have a Giga actually up on top of the snow mountain that's really close to our place. It's a level 44. Obviously, levels really don't matter too much. Even a level 120, with all the points pumped into health and that might give him, another 1,000 or 2,000 health or whichever like that. So we got a little bit of a flight ahead of us. I just wanted to point it out before I do the whole grab the horde and then come back. Or the swarm, I should say. Actually, what am I doing? I can actually just teleport back to freaking base doing this. This is going to be so much faster. Plus, I gotta go get some freaking, some fur armor, because it's quite chilly in the snow. Alright, let's go ahead and land it up. One other thing that I want to double check real quick. This is a 176. He should have more levels, right? We'll do some more into that. We're going to have other levels, obviously. So, obviously, we need more damages. So, I'm going to go through all these guys. Get some more melees. Oh, God, they're inside of here. No. Don't go inside of here. Because you're just going to get stuck. Unless these ones right here are not part of the swarm. They may not be part of the swarm. Oh, let me try that again. Let me try this and then go into here. Nope, you are definitely part of the swarm. So many Dimorphs and the noise. Oh my god, that's the one thing, that's the only thing that's really annoying is the fact of them constantly screeching. Ah, here was one that wasn't fully leveled. Let's get you up to there. And the rest into melee. But yeah, you see how the weight's only 105? It's, yeah, as soon as they eat like 2 freaking dinos in that, they absolutely get completely full and then they can't fly. So obviously you can't have them out and about for that long because they will obviously start to run out of food unless you keep some food on them, like I have. But yeah, you want to just make sure that that's all copacetic there. Obviously, since we are going up against a Giga, I want to make sure that I've got as many levels utilized as possible in these guys. Just because, even though it is a Giga, and even though they do swarm it, and they do really well normally, I'm not 100% guaranteed that this is going to work out, you know, as flawlessly as taking out, you know, that, like, the Rexes and stuff like that. But they should still be able to kill it. I have a feeling we might have a couple casualties, because I don't have it set up for... I don't have it set up in that for 2 different waves. So what I mean by 2 different waves, guys, is I mean you leave some at 140, which is the default on these guys, and then you have some that are at 200% movement speed. And what happens is that first wave goes in, hits the Giga, aggroes the Giga then aggroes to that group, and then the second group comes in, hits them, allowing the other ones to kind of go in and out of rotation, basically. So it's like the first wave, and then the second wave hits, and that basically kind of just confuses it. That also makes it to where they don't get one shot, because obviously if they all fly around at the same exact speed, and if they all happen to somehow be in the same area at the same time, and the Giga bites, now there's a good chance that we might lose all of them. Which, if we do, we do. That's the reason why that we have so many of them breeding up. That's why we have so many spare eggs. That's why we have all that other stuff like that. So, we got a few more points in there. Everything else looks good, right? There's no more other ones that need levels. There probably is. Oh, you. Oh, good lord. Okay. You were hardly doing damage. Let's get another point into health. That should regen by the time that we fly over there. Okay. Put you in there. Alright, let me go get my snow gear on. This Dimorph obviously isn't part of the group. Oh, he does have a lot of freaking, what is his stats? Oh, he's only got 22 on the melee. You know what? We can add you to the group. Why not? There, we'll add you to the swarm. More numbers equals better chances of us completely wrecking them. Behavior low. Modify group. There you go. Now you're part of the swarm. Congratulations. Now, normally when I really get going on the swarm and that, I will actually number them all. That way I can kind of somewhat pay attention if any of them die, sort of thing. Because obviously I like to have an even number of females, an even number of males. That way we always have the mate boost. And, you know, just that kind of sense. All right, we need fur. Give me fur. Boop, boop, ba-doo. Put you guys in there. I don't need the crap. I don't need that with me. All right. We have any other ones around here that I missed? Oop, I missed you. Okay, I think we're good here. And we have him. You know what? This freaking guy right here has been sitting here for quite a while. Let's just get rid of him real quick. Oh, a lot of them got stuck. You see how they swarm around a bit? Yeah, that's the annoying part. All right. Let's go ahead. I am going to do... You know, I don't really want to do a cut or anything like that, actually. I was going to do a cut, but, you know, we're really not going to be... It's not going to be that long of a flight. Let me just do this and make sure that we're keeping pace. Looks like we are. It looks like we're keeping pace pretty nicely. I'm not really gaining any distance on them, and they're not losing any distance, which is good. Now, obviously, some of these guys in that were born. They were born relatively earlier, so they only had about 11 or so points to pump in. Whereas some of the other ones that we had, okay, we are starting to trail them a little bit. And some of them in that I've had bred for quite a while, so they had like 30 some points to pump into stats. So obviously some of them are going to hit a little bit harder than others. As a matter of fact, if this group does survive, I think the next couple levels I give them, and that is going to be movement speed. I want them to be probably around like 160 or so. And the only reason for that is because I want them to be able to keep up with the RG and that, and me not have to pause every once in a while in fear of losing one or two of them. Are you... what are you? You're just a Carno. Woolly Rhino. Okay. We're coming up on the Giga. Now, like I said, guys, this could go really well or really bad. Honestly, I'm okay with either or. I have a feeling even if we do lose them all, the Giga is going to take quite a bit of health loss. Let's make it to where we don't get stuck like we did with that Diplo. I think we got pretty much all of them, right? We've got a good amount of them. All right, tally ho. Let's see how fast the Giga goes down. Oh, he actually did a lot of damage. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. Oh, but he's trying to circle around. He's trying to circle around. Oh, he's circling around. He can't find a hit. Oh, he finally got a bite. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because the Giga's dead. So obviously we didn't lose any of them, but we did get close. I see some that are down to 900 health, 800 health. But that's how you do it. So for those of you guys that are playing on servers or whichever like that, and you're having a Giga problem, and you don't want to waste a bunch of Rex tames or whatever like that, get as many Dimorphs as you can in a swarm, and just huzzah. Just huzzah them, basically. It's as simple as that. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so much fun. It really, really is. All right, let's go ahead and go down over here, guys. Let's get to a nice little flat spot. Let's teleport back to base. We did what we wanted to do. We accomplished it very well. Now, the good news is a lot of them here are going to get some good experience because Gigas obviously give a lot of experience. We'll wait for them to settle down, hopefully a little bit here. It just takes a second. Sometimes they drift out a little bit like that, or like that. Come on. Settle it down. Alright, we might have to teleport back, but that's fine. We got the majority of them right here, I think. Oh, I think we actually got them all. Hey, yo. I think we got them all. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's get back inside of the little hut base there. Let's make sure we got our nice little swing coming out the side. And we obviously will go back and take a look. Oop, wrong button. Oh, God, wrong button. I gotta hit K mode, thank you. Okay, we gotta swarm around, swarm back through, and then everybody has to go in straight. Okay, we are all here. There we go. Let's do that. Let's jump down. Let's make sure that we get these gates closed off. Just so nobody flies outside. There we go. And that's how you do it. Just like that. Dimorphs are so much fun. And obviously I leave one of these doors in that set to where I can just go in and out. And just like that, Just like that. Okay, so just to play it on the safe side, obviously, to make sure that we didn't lose anybody, let's go back to that other location. And then we'll also go back over to Carnal Island, make sure we didn't accidentally leave a couple over there either. Oh, we did leave one here. Hi, buddy. You know what? You go ahead. You can stop following if you want. I'll bring you back by hand. Maybe. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Don't want to leave you here all by your lonesome, which means we probably have another one over there by Carnal Island, I'm assuming. It'd be funny if we had like 4 or 5 sitting over by Carnal Island and we completely missed them. Oh, just one. Okay. So just one. That's not bad. You sit right there. And let's go ahead and go back to base. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, I don't have it open. No, that's all right. We can do this. We can fly really fast. We should be able to hit the button. Yep. You're still on your way. Good. And there we go. We are back in. Land it. Toss you. Unwhistle. And for the ones that we have to do this, we don't want to kill, we don't want to spay, we don't want to chipify, we don't want to claim, mating, whistles, following, wandering, creeping. Isn't there one for landing? I thought there was one for landing. We'll ignore whistles. We'll obey whistles. Okay, good. That's good. We want to do that. Oh, I gotta jump on you and tell you to stop. There we go. And they should eventually, obviously, land, which is exactly what I want them to do. But, yeah. Okay. That's that, guys. That's how we do that. That's how you play with the swarm. That's how you control the swarm. So, obviously, you want to make sure they are inside of the same taming group. Obviously, I want to make sure I'm not in that group anymore. So, I want to set that back to active. Obviously, we got our raptors. And on here, we've got all of the other Dimorphs. So how many in there did we actually have to take out that Giga? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 Dimorphs in total, all with about 1,000 or so. Well, a couple of them, I'd say probably about however many we hatched out the last episode, the last time that we hatched some out, because they only had about 800 to 900 or so melee. The other ones had about 14 to 1500 or so % melee. Now, obviously, your guys' servers might be different. For those of you that are playing on official servers, I've got a increase on a couple different things in that kind of just give tame dinos a bit more of an upper hand, as you will. But that allows for fun stuff like that, obviously. So, you know, that's just how that goes right there. But you know what, guys? I think I'm going to call that an episode. I really wanted to showcase the swarm and showcase the fun that it essentially is. Oh, wait a minute. There's an artifact pedestal in here that I want. Because I need one more of those, I think. You know, I'll grab that too. Screw it. Let's grab it all. Why not? That sounds like fun. Yeah. So, yeah, guys. That's going to do it for that episode, or this episode. Obviously, I'm going to go through and I'm going to crack a few more Rex eggs. We are getting ready to do the Broodmother relatively soon. And when I mean relatively soon, I mean today is, what, Thursday night? So I'm hoping tomorrow night we're going to be doing the Broodmother, so I need to get these Rexes cracked out. Get them kind of geared up, at least that's what I'm hoping for. Obviously, that entails me and a few of the other players on the server. We're going to take the Rexes up to Carnal Island, kill a bunch of things, maybe go up and down by the Redwoods areas, because obviously a lot of Rexes and Raptors and Carnos spawn over there as well. We're going to get them leveled up. The goal for the Rexes, obviously, is going to be... the goal for the Rexes is we are going to try to get them. So obviously, you've got quite a few points here. We're going to try to get them around 80,000 or so health, and the rest is obviously going to go into melee. And that's basically what we're doing. We're going to get them all around that kind of ballpark. Shez did donate a blueprint that gives us 224.7 armor on the Journeyman Rex saddle, which is actually better than the Ascended one. So it gives higher armor, and it actually costs less than what ours did. If we go inside of here, the cost is 1,232 metal ingots, almost 5k fiber, and almost 9,400 hide apiece. The one that I had, the Ascended one, required more metal, more hide, and more fiber, and it gave less armor. Now, obviously, guys, I could probably go through the upgrade station, the augments, and probably get this up to like 300 or so, or whichever and what have you. But at the same time, it's going to be better to utilize the one that has the higher armor and lower crafting costs, because even though this is obviously a server ran by me, as well as, it has upped rates and all that stuff like that, it still takes a lot to gather all that stuff. Like, all the fiber here was from the Therizino, all the hide was a good amount of the hide I went out and grabbed, but a good amount of the other hide was... this is all from the Therizino, by the way. Therizinos are amazing at gathering fiber. But all this other hide right here, and that was donated by Shez and Missy as well. So yeah, we're kind of all pitching in together. Obviously, I went out and I grabbed a good amount of Sarco skins. We kind of pulled together the Sauropod skins and the Titanoboa Venoms, as well as the Argy Claws, the Argy Talons. So we've all kind of come together in that way we can get this done, because a lot of us that are playing on the server and that haven't actually gone over to Scorched Earth or over to the center map, which, by the way, guys, the center map has been released. I do plan on going over to the center map after we defeat the Broodmother. Same thing with Scorched Earth. We're going to get a base set up on each one of those. But a couple of us in that like to kind of at least get one boss fight done before we move on to another server. Because obviously the island map is fun. It's kind of where it all started. But as you guys all know, the levels of the dinos are, very, very low level. Normally, most of the times you find dinos are around 12, 16, maybe 28, maybe 40. It's very rare to find any of them, level 100 plus. Whereas the center map, you can go over there and within 10 minutes you can find probably 2 or 3 max level dinos. So that just kind of defeats the purpose of the little bit of a struggle that the island map brings. And I kind of like playing things in order, to where you beat a boss. Now you can move over to another area. You beat the boss there, you move over to that other area, so on and so forth. That's kind of the whole concept of what some of us are doing. I don't stop people from going to other maps if they don't want to, or if they want to, I don't stop them. If they haven't defeated the boss, I don't stop them from doing that. To each their own. It's a free for all. Do whatever you want. Have fun on the server. It's a very chill, relaxed server. You can really do whatever you want on here, outside of ticking off other people. I do have some plans in the near future in that to get together and do some fun PvP stuff. Maybe some Trank Wars, maybe some Golden Dodo PvP matches, maybe, 3v3s or 4v4s or however many people want to join in. And we'll do some raiding. Maybe we'll do some, just some generic PvPing in general. Maybe a capture the flag kind of thing. Just a bunch of fun stuff like that. So that's stuff that I still got to get figured out for programming on the server. Because obviously if we turn it into a PvP server, that does change how a few things interact. And I got to make sure that I got the right config set for that. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that does it for this episode. Do the like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff like that. And guys, until next episode, take care and take it easy.